Finance, example 23, C, D, and E. So in A and B, we calculated the monthly payment for Max's student loan. He initially borrowed $31,172, and he didn't have to pay any back interest on his subsidized student loan. So Max's twin Maggie attended the same school as Max and acquired the same amount of student debt. So when we hear that, we know that our principal that we're going to borrow is $31,172. The difference, however, is that the loan is unsubsidized. The amount of interest acquired is calculated using the simple interest formula. Again, that is for the interest acquired while Maggie is still in school if she's not paying anything off. How much additional money does Maggie have to add to the principal of her student loan? So our rate, we're going to use the same rate as we did for Max. Zero there. And our time, so in A, it says that they were in school for 3 years and 9 months. So 3 years and 9 months, and 3 plus 9 divided by 12, that will give us 3.75 for our time. So remember from our junior high days, interest equals principal times rate times time in years. Okay? And so Maggie's having to pay $7,247.49. And this will be added to the principal. So it says find the principal amount of Maggie's loan and then calculate her monthly payment if she has the same interest rate and 10-year term on her loan. Okay, so Maggie's new principal is found from taking that $31,172 and adding that simple interest to it. So her student loan will be for the principal amount of $38,419.49. Okay, so that's the principal. Okay, we know the rate was 0.062. Our time is 10 years this time, and she's making a monthly payment. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pause this while we set it up, and we will go ahead and, if you wish, figure out what this amount is. Okay, and then we're going to either store it in a variable, or we could just figure that out, and then we'll take this amount here and then divide by whatever that answer was. Remember, we don't want to round it first. You can just access that from your calculator if you have a decent calculator or the recommended one. So our monthly payment is $430.40. Okay, so I'm going to pause this so we can get to E. So the question is, how much interest will Maggie pay over the life of her loan? Don't forget to include the interest accrued while still taking classes. So yes, I know technically the student loan that she has, you could look at it that way, or let's just look at how much interest is she paying overall. Okay, so that simple interest that she paid before, that was, $7,247.49, okay? So that was a simple interest. Okay, now let's figure out the life of the loan here, the other interest on her student loan. So we're going to figure out how much she paid every month, which we know. She paid that every month for 10 years, and we get $51,648. So remember, this amount includes some interest and how much she borrowed. So she's paying it back plus extra. Okay, so to figure out how much that interest would be, we're going to take this $51,648 and let's subtract from that the amount of her student loan. So not the original amount she borrowed, but the student loan that she got after that interest was accrued. And I get $13,228.51. Now I'm going to take this amount of interest and add to it the interest that we had that had accrued, the simple interest that had accrued while she was still in school. And you might be thinking, gosh, it seems like we're paying interest on some interest. Why, yes, you are. So this is how much interest she pays. So it's very important that if anybody needs to get a student loan to finance their education, that you ask, is this subsidized or unsubsidized? And try your best to steer away from those unsubsidized student loans.